Wow, Wack. Wack 100. You got yourself in some deep waters now, man. Running your mouth. Look where it got you. This is what I tell you about people who try to clout chase, all in the name of fame. Those who try to clout chase for a bag, the love for money is the root of all evil. I said this in my last recording, you know? The love for money is the root of all evil. I told y'all before about dudes that be around you. They ain't there for your good, man. You know? You don't know the purpose of they trying to line you up, try to get you out the picture so they can come up. All in the name of fame and all in the name for clout, man. All for money. They will set you up. They will do a Judas on you. Hey, Wack, man, you so concerned about East Coast, New York people being snitches and rats. You gotta worry about your own self, man. And your own corner. Every time you point the finger at somebody, you got like four more pointing right back at you, bro. You know? Loose lips sink ships. That's a fact. Every time a fish, when they get caught, is how they getting caught. They got to open their mouth in order to catch that bait, right? That's the way to get caught. That's the whole fact. I got that from Doggy Diamonds, man. Every time you run your mouth, and you being recorded, you eating them words now, man. How you gonna, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna play the recorder for you, man. That's why you gotta watch those people who try to befriend you, claiming that they're your friends, gather any little information on you, even be gang with you, you know what I'm saying? And participate in something with you. And next you know, that very person then turn his back and snake you. Or when the heat go down, they're gonna use everything against you, try to extort you. You know? It's crazy, man. Or they just start snitching. This is what I'm talking about. Hassan Campbell leaks more audio against Wack 100. He's talking about Nipsey Hussle. Talking about his personal affairs with him and his baby mom. Talking about Big U. Pretty much him and them 60s pretty much set and line Nipsey up. Because Nipsey's being extorted by them. He was saying not. He was a lot running his mouth to somebody he don't even know. They didn't even know this man for 2 minutes. He knew Big U and them. They was like acting like they were brothers for years. And he exposed his hand to Hassan Campbell chasing clout. Trying to prove to Hassan Campbell like he's that dude. He's that big. He's that big fish. Trying to prove him, to line him up and extort him, and it backfired on him. Didn't know that Hassan Campbell was being recorded was recording him the whole time. Trying to win his trust. Didn't realize Hassan outsmarted him and exposed his hand. Now, Wack 100 got way more big problems than this now. Don't even worry about Hassan. You need to be worried about people in your own team, bro.
Everybody mute up. Share this room. Let's listen to this audio.
Yo, isn't that just you on Nisha some shit like that, Joe?
playing this. I'm playing.
Working, fucking with a nigga that's a body man. Everybody know dude's a body man. I've been saving his career, bro. NIPSEY got gang shit on him, bro. Most of my mouth. We got all the footage. Wow. Yeah, nigga, he paying a nigga to fuck his baby mama with him. His baby mama sucking the other nigga's dick. NIPSEY behind the bitch fucking her. He pulled his dick out the bitch, go grab the bitch by her hair, pull her mouth off the nigga's dick, come kick the bitch, and put her mouth back on the dick. They was a career. You got all the footage, bro. They know how to do it. They know how to do it. Yo, isn't that Big U amnesia, some shit like that, Joe? Fuck no, bro. Big U, bro. Big U is the biggest kind of slave you could find, bro. He acted like he fuck with you, bro, but all before holy. Listen, bro, I got it on my text message. I'll show you what I see. But the nigga Jesse died. Big U sends me a contract talking about help me go after the 30%. I said, bro, you weren't going after 30% when he was alive. You feel me? You're right. What kind of shit is that, bro? Then I got all kind of shit if I wanted to like these 4 figures I could, bro. That's why, look, think about it. Even in the tribunal interview, he only went so far. He demoed it down. You know, me and you, we going direct. Yo, fuck this nigga right here. He was mad because I was fucking with 6ix9ine. They called me, yo, we don't want you fucking with 6ix9ine. But I don't give a fuck with you niggas, bro. You niggas depend on me. I don't depend on you. You feel me? Like, y'all niggas in the world thinking it's y'all. You niggas ain't got no clubs, no resources, no motherfucking nothing. You ain't got the money I got. You ain't got the resources I got. So you niggas ain't going all the way. Playing off a rap that the industry gave you that really don't exist.
Heard it from the horse's mouth. Snakes, bro. He talking about his old man that he pretty much grew up with. Yo, my man, Wack 100, man. You ain't real right, bro. You keep claiming Paru. You showing a lot of contradictions in yourself, bro. You said East Coast has nothing to do with West Coast politics. So stay out of West Coast politics. You said that a few times on Clubhouse. Then why are you telling the East Coast dude West Coast politics? You violating your own code as a Pyru, bro. You ain't real right. You talk about everybody else's rats and everybody police and exposing everybody. You expose Freaky Zeke for being a rat. You expose 6ix9ine, but then again, you align yourself with a rat. So I guess birds of a feather flock together because you're exposing too much stuff on Clubhouse. Too much stuff to a nigga you don't even know, bro. You met this man for what, 2 minutes? Yeah, your plan was to weed Hassan Campbell in because he's supposed to be the next biggest thing, the hottest thing for podcasting right now that academics told you. Which you thought it was going to be you. You try to lean 6ix9ine in for the purpose of what? Extortion? To get everybody to check in on the West? There's other audio you up there talking about Nori, Adam 22, and Gillian Wallow about squeezing them that Hassan Campbell got recorded. You don't know this man from a can of paint, and you running your mouth like this to a person you don't know, trying to prove that you a big dude, that you big in your coast, and you run things like you said you got on lock, and you stand by what you said to those little DRs and little dick riders that's around you. Well, listen. They only around you because you was up for the moment. But when you start getting pressed, see how many people gonna stay by or be on your side, bro. Because now you just made yourself a target. You were op in your own hood. If you could talk like this about a person that you was cool with, you said it was your brother, you talking like this to somebody you don't even know. I'm convinced you police, bro. I'm convinced that you a snitch, bro. Let alone a snake, bro. We already understand you had a problem with Nipsey. Maybe it could have been jealousy or whatever because Nipsey was more popping in Game. If Nipsey was live, Game wouldn't exist. I see that play. You wanted Blueface to take the place of Nip, possibly, because that's your artist. Probably had a little subliminal jealousy because Nip was under Big U. But for the world to see, you an industry dude, man. You left the streets alone, bro. You don't need to be in the streets. Anybody along with somebody like that, you ain't real right, bro. You ain't real right, bro. You discussing politics with people you don't know, trying to win their trust over to prove that you that dude on your coast, so you could make Hassan Campbell check in when he get his podcast, so you could probably extort him as well, like you claim you did Nipsey, or you claim Big U did Nipsey. How you gonna snake your man on to somebody you don't even know? Big U was supposed to be lined up with you. Okay, y'all on different teams, but now you causing a blood war, a 60s war with the Pyrus now. If this investigation was still going on with Nipsey, well, you just snitched on and you just opened, it's an open shut case. You just snitched on your man, bro, and told the world through the recorders of Hassan Campbell that nobody on this coast, the East Coast, know about, or down south know about, because you got these tapes of how long you had this secret going on for. That Nipsey ain't built like that. You was his protection. Big U was his protection. It wasn't for them, he would have no career. Y'all was extorting that man. And I think it's deeper than that. You extort his baby moms for 30% of all his earnings? How long y'all knew the secret before you decided to let it out the bag? How many more people know about that on that side? This is why I don't affiliate myself and bang out for nobody. I'm dolo. You can't trust nobody. It be your own man that set you up and line you up over your own enemies. Every time you put your trust in people, you see what happens? They turn around and backstab you. They snake you. This right here could be an all-out war with the 60s and the Pyrus that fast. You know, people who grew up and loved Nipsey, Nipsey was loved all around the world. Regardless if he was gay or whatever, that's bedroom business. That has nothing to do with us. We want to honor him for the legacy that he left. Trying to uplift the community. Trying to rebuild the community and get back to the hood. It's sad to hear that his own big homie that you're accused of set this man up, aligned this man up, and extorted this man. You just said to the world that you gave the green light, pretty much, to take his life. What? For money? For money he was making? Because he was shining and what? You was upset and jealous? You said he's a snake. Both of y'all snakes. That's why y'all hanging together, I guess. Whoever loved and honor and respect Nipsey, who grew up with Nipsey, they need to defend that man's honor. Because you see clearly, the one he got aired out, if it was green light or not, he was around his whole team. And they all scattered. Not one person came to defend Nipsey. All of them scattered. And I'm pretty sure all them people in Clubhouse that's on your coattail, riding your coattail on every word you say, when them 60s come at you, bro, I guarantee you all them dudes will scatter over there. I don't think Pyru gonna hold you down because you disrespected and you violated the code, bro. By talking, like you said, West Coast politics. You violated your own code that you tried to enforce just a few episodes ago. You discussing West Coast politics to an East Coast dude that you don't even know from a can of paint. I only met this man for 2 minutes. And you told all this business to get yourself indicted if the investigation's still going on. You just put criminal charges on his enterprise, on the 60s. For what? For the love of fame? For a podcast? You betray your man to build your podcast up? The 100 show? You try to win this man Hassan's Campbell's trust so you can probably pretty much line that man up too? Hassan is smart because he's been through the trenches. He's seen when so many people around him was trying to set him up all the time. Try to make him take a body or claim a body he didn't do. All that stuff. Sanetta, blame Sanetta for trying to line him up in Harlem. Try to get 10 toes down and turn on him. And so he don't know you from the can of paint, but he knows your character. He see you going on YouTube, on the Clubhouse, getting at everybody. You talk too much, bro. You talk about China. You talk about Bronx, baby. All right? All their personal business and what you was doing with them, you run your mouth. You quick to expose Freaky Zeke. You expose everybody. You talked about Gillian Wallow, who was cool with you, was willing to build your platform. Adam 22 was willing to build on your platform. You told on him, talking about these dudes you got to check in on the West and they can squeeze in any time. You try to plot and plan on extorting Nori. Hey, you run your mouth to Doggy Diamonds and what you gonna do. Doggy told you straight up, I ain't gotta touch you, bro. The universe is gonna handle you. He prophesied that. Now look what's happening. Pride comes before a fall. Snake individuals, man. You running your mouth. Your mouth got you in some deep waters, bro. Deep waters, bro. You want to be Suge Knight so bad that you might end up worse than Suge, bro. Because now, people love and respect Nipsey. They don't like your character because your claim to fame is trying to build and destroy somebody else's rep so you could be that dude. You want to expose everybody. That's what you're known for. And then want to flex on people like you that dude. You got problems on you, bro, because I guarantee you the 60s is hearing this. You just exposed them, bro. Whether they knew it or not, it's not for you. That's 60s politics. That's not Pyru politics, bro. Regardless if they let you in the whip, that's 60s politics, bro. You exposing the wrong flags politics as a guest, bro. Now you criminally indicted these people if the feds want to move in. This YouTube, I keep telling y'all before, y'all want to do all this begging, y'all want to claim all this stuff like who y'all are and doing the most on his YouTube channels, on these social media sites. I already told y'all before the feds got is just letting y'all talk, putting pieces together of who is who your affiliations, and Wack could have been an agent the whole time, bro. Letting y'all talk. And next you know it, y'all gonna be just like how Sex Money Murders Florida is. All facing 30 years of life. Caught 12 indictments and I don't know how many bodies because they want to run their mouth through social media. 12 indictments in the state of Florida. Just happened, a week ago? They're moving in on Atlanta. They move it into New York. Tekashi, you see this? That's the man you running with? You better head for the hills. You better run for your life because you're already a target, bro. I heard they was looking for you in Bushwick, bro. Them 9 trades. When you did that little video. You better cut your affiliations and be out because be somebody in your own team that'll line you up. And you won't even know where it's coming, bro. Them people that you got with you, they only there for clout. They're fans. They're not for you. They just there for the moment, hoping they can get paid like you. But when things go down, they already know you a rat, bro. It ain't over with you, man. You trying to get that money up. I see what you're doing, but the way you going about it, playing a gingerbread man, catch me if you can. Going to different places early in the morning when people sleeping or at night or when you know it's safe to do a video, it's going to catch up to you. And you siding with Wack and affiliated with Wack. Wack, I don't know how you line up with a snitch, but you already took an L off of that. No matter, because you went against your code for money. You looked at a business opportunity with 6ix9ine on what he did. So you violated the code for a bag to get your podcast up. Here you want to try to win trust and favor with Gilly, Wallow, Nori, and Adam 22 to extort them, make them check in the West. You already got an issue with East Coast blood. East Coast dudes are ready for being rats. And look at you. When East Coast checks you on it like, yo, you need to start exposing the West. This is how you repay? You gonna turn on your own man that held you down? You don't really care because he is 60 here in the Pyro? Bro, the little people, you little goo gang or whatever they are that's on Clubhouse, I don't know if Pyro gonna hold you down on this one, bro, because a lot of people love and respect the NIPSEY globally. And they seeing if y'all knew this stuff already, and that's how y'all move, they're not gonna trust you because they label you as police, bro. They label you as a snitch and a snake. So you got problems everywhere. Where you gonna run to for your aid? You turn on everybody. You quick to expose everybody else. You come up. You did it to the wrong person, and look, he outsmarted you. He outsmarted you. Use your own scheme and master how you move, bro. You got bigger fish to worry about. Ain't about no shooting no fade, bro. You better be ducking them bullets, bro, because something might happen to you, bro. You betray your family by sleeping around with different females. That's what this thing about Bronx Baby and China and all them talking about. You betrayed Nipsey. People who grew up with Nipsey love Nipsey. Y'all, you saying he ain't built like that? He been extorted all his life. He a scrub if it wasn't for you and it wasn't for Big U as well. He wouldn't be nobody. We heard this the conspiracies months ago. Years ago, when Nipsey died, we frowned upon it, and people thought it was you that had a hand in it because we know how you operate. He's the type to be like an extorter. And every time you get checked on, he want to try to dodge around the questions and try to make it like he's so innocent not knowing. How you not innocent not knowing who killed Nipsey and you the big homie? Street niggas see through that. You claim you the big homie from the 60s all the way to the 100s. How you not know who let this man, who shot this man or don't know anything about the drama? How come there was no real repercussions on the people who did that to Nipsey? How come nobody defended Nipsey? Were they all in on it? According to you, you confirmed it. Y'all been extorting this man for his money. From his store, his music, his movies. Y'all made him the face and get paid off for him. When Nipsey wasn't cool with it, God knows what else he was doing. He was probably forced to do that. If the way y'all saying like he ain't about it like that, God knows what y'all was doing to torturing this man with. But his energy and the legacy he tried to leave, people already made him look you look suspect. Laura London and his family didn't want nothing to do with them. Okay, could be true. You confirmed it out your mouth, bro. Hassan Campbell was the last person you should be worried about, bro. Because you got drama all over, plus police investigations on you. Or Big U I'm talking about. That you allowed for police to seal. Did you do that on purpose? To get him out the picture either way? So you can have the West all to yourself and not share it with nobody? It's possible. Because when it comes down to extortion, both of y'all think the same way. You and Big U. He's your enemy because he's a 60. You a Paru. Process elimination? It could be. You don't care about the consequences, obviously, because you stood on it when they questioned you about it. So, since you stood on it, let's see what happens. This is a movie. I'm gonna enjoy my popcorn with this and see how this unfolds. Or for a podcast, bro? Really? You gonna betray your people for a podcast? You wanna betray the ones I was putting you on? Like Wallow and Gillian, different ones? Adam 22? And Drink Chance Nori? Try to squeeze them out of extortion? You burning bridges everywhere. You can't fight the world, bro. You having problems in the East? You thought you was good there, but hearing all this other stuff and see how your character is, I don't know if they're going to really rock with you. They can't trust you because if you could do this to Hassan Campbell, a man you don't know, and expose personal business, how much more was you saying around people that was around you? Loose lips sink ships. That's what happens when you clout chasing, running your mouth. All this is so many levels of lessons. You got big-headed because you got a little small following on Clubhouse. They feed off the words you say. They big you up and you love the power. You love the fame that you violate your family by sleeping around. And talking about it. You know girls don't like when people talk. If you had a chance or thought that you had a chance with them or was willing to give you a chance, well, you talked yourself out of all future events with them. They can't trust you. They can't do nothing around you because you want to run your mouth. No girl like that. You can't hold water. You ain't going to get no more sex no more for them bad chicks that you like, no matter how much money you got. And then you doing extortion tactics too. Because you had these stuff in the file because you an industry dude. And that's how the industry plays. They want to have you do dirt, do something crazy, and you got the cameras on it and they extort you on some shameful act that you did to control you. And now that's a way, a tactic for them to own you and muscle you out of everything, blackmail you out of everything. So now you they slave because you got this thing to blackmail them by. That shameful act that was recorded. Look at the tactics Ray J be doing with Kim K. You know what I'm saying? Now they got another sex tape, well, on game or whatever. What I'm saying is, look, that's how the industry play. But now you want to snake your mans? You try to outsmart Hassan, but he a street dude. He ain't have to. He chose his battles. He may not could beat you muscle by muscle, but he let your own mouth take you down. You let your own mouth cause your destruction and demise. I don't think it's going to last too long on social media. Because now you just put these people, you just put indictments up. Because now the people want to see the tapes that you said you got. Police gonna want to see the tapes because if you withhold evidence, or the feds withhold it, you know what I'm saying? You withhold the evidence, then what? You ain't told Big U's tactics about 30% extortion. That man can go to jail off of that. You ain't said that Nipsey was lined up with his own homeboys in the 60s through Big U and Big U was Snake. That's you saying that. Some friend you are, you can't hold water. That's why, friend, people, if you want to do dirt by your lonely. Don't let nobody know your secrets. Don't expose your secrets trying to chase clout. Stop recording every little thing for YouTube and Instagram. You want to beat somebody up and put it on the gram. World star. That's how you get yourself indicted. I told you these people police mad episodes ago. All the time. I've been telling you about these niggas is police. These dudes ain't real right. Real bloods don't operate like that. We don't tell our politics to people that's not blood, that's on that same set. They don't do that. You incriminating yourself. It's not snitching, first of all. You violating the rules, number two. They ain't real right. He ain't even from there originally. They embraced him in. Think he from with Pasadena or somewhere like that? You're not from Compton in South Central, bro. You're an outsider. Yo, man. Lesson learned. That's a checkmate, man. That's a checkmate from Hassan Campbell. Now you got problems with other sites that you was dependent on to put you on, bro. 6ix9ine might not associate with you no more. I don't think he's gonna do business with you no more, bro. He don't want them problems with you. Them people that's with you on Clubhouse, dick riding, that's what they doing. Psst. You better get far away and lay low because when the drama hour comes, you ain't ready for that war. Because if they can't get Wack, you guilty by association, so they definitely coming from you. They definitely gonna be coming for you. Because you associated yourself with them. The Goo Gang, whatever y'all may call it, upholding Wack and saying all this stuff. Man, listen. Y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all ain't built for that. Just the way y'all talk, y'all ain't built for that. Ain't nothing street with them dudes. Snakes, man. Snakes. You gotta, man. I know you want to stand in your square like you that dude. You don't care, but you're gonna have some problems on your hands, bro. And I don't think the Paru is gonna hold you down on this one because you violated. You need to be DP'd, bro. You need to be DP'd for what you said to Hassan Campbell, bro. That's a whole fact. Because if the 60s is coming for you, I think them Parus ain't gonna really hold you down like that. How many people gonna really hold you down, Wack? Because your come up is by destroying and violating others. You made your character not credible. You made yourself not credible. Nobody wanna rock with a snitch, yet alone a snake. That man, Big U, regardless of how long that happened, he ain't expect you to say that stuff, not from you. You supposed to be his man 50 grand. You just put himself in a incriminating position where he could go down and his organization could be eliminated. But you don't care because you said they aren't on your level. They ain't making no more money than you. The dudes is irrelevant. All they got is a rep. You sleeping around on your wifey, whatever? Who's gonna hold you down, bro? Who could vouch for you? That's all I'm saying. Don't even worry about Hassan Campbell. You need to be worrying about yourself, bro.